Good morning everybody, Car and Biker here. Just headed into the office. I'm running quite early, so I'm going the long way and I've already caught traffic. I'm surprised there's traffic this early, but there is. But I'm off into the office for what could be quite a long day, but something a little bit different for me today, something that I've not done before, so kind of excited, looking forward to it. Don't know if I've mentioned before, I've mentioned that I do computery things. My job role is actually to manage the software development and the software development team in our organisation, and as part of that, it's kind of more important to me nowadays to understand the business, the ins and outs, the details, the problems, the good things that work well that we don't want to stop working well, but the things that don't work so well that we want to see if we can apply technology to make more efficient. I'm more interested in making sure I understand that than I am actually doing the hands-on development, and then obviously making sure that the hands-on development is working well and making sure there's no impediments to my team that would stop them being able to do that development. Part of that understanding is I like to go and have an actual look and get involved. So today I'm getting involved with the transport side. So every day we send out deliveries to all of our locations around the country, because we're also delivering to another company as well now. We have about 320, 330, something like that. Might even be more than that now, probably about 350 places that we deliver to every day, and that involves sending out lots of lorries, some kind of small lorries for the local deliveries and for where our locations are hard to get a big lorry into, and some of the big articulated lorries, particularly for the distance, because you don't want to be sending small lorries to the ones that are a long way away if you can send the big lorries and get more deliveries on a single vehicle. So today, I don't know if I'm staying local or if I'm going a long way away, but after my morning in the office, I'm heading out in the afternoon in a truck. I'm hoping long way away, big truck. I've been in a lot of vehicles, obviously, from bicycle, motorbike, car, van. I've driven all them. I've driven a coach. I've flown an aeroplane, but I've never had a go in an articulated lorry. So I'm hoping I get to go in one today. And the idea is that I'll go around with the driver. I'll look at the problems he faces. Our drivers, by the way, they don't just drive to the location and drop off a container or drop off a trailer. They actually get to the location, and then, because there might be 4 drops on a vehicle, we have our goods in cages that are on wheels, so they get dragged out of the truck and they get dragged into wherever we're taking them, and then they have to be, well, not signed for anymore because I got rid of that process, but they have to be booked in on a little electronic tablet device, and I want to understand, is that part working? I want to see what problems the driver faces with that, how it affects the people who are receiving the goods, all this kind of thing. And I'm going to see what I can learn about it, and at the same time I'm going to learn what it's like to be in a big truck, hopefully, so I can talk about that as well. Maybe I can start to get an understanding of what it's like. We've all seen it, where you get the videos online of people on bikes who get cut up by a big truck. Maybe I'll get an understanding of what it's like in that truck from that side of things. Anyway, I'll catch up with you again later once I've been out for a drive. Well, that was a long day. It's now getting on for about midnight, I think. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no, it's not actually that bad. It's only 11 o'clock. So it's been about a 15-hour day. It's quite a trek that I had done a morning before I went out for my drive in a lorry. I did get to go in an articulated one, and we headed all the way up to Newcastle. It was quite cool. In fact, it was really cool. I can see the appeal of being a lorry driver. It certainly was enjoyable, and the machine is pretty impressive. You know, it's tens of tons of machine, but still goes some. Quite impressive doing U-turns in it and seeing just how tight a turning circle it's got. But you definitely get an appreciation of how far out of line the trailer has to be. It's something I see a lot of on YouTube, is people passing articulated lorries on bends and on roundabouts, and you kind of suck your teeth. Looks like a bit of a dodgy thing to do because the visibility is not brilliant, and you know, an Arctic going round a thin lane can't stay in its lane. It's just not possible. Quite clever in the ones we were in though. They were rear steer ones, so as well as the tractor unit doing the steering, the trailer steers as well. So that definitely makes it steer quite impressively. And I was quite impressed by the visibility actually. I never got to sit in the driver's seat, but I was sat in the passenger seat, obviously. I wasn't riding in the back in the trailer. But quite impressive to see how much visibility there was. There definitely are blind spots, but fewer than I expected. Mainly because of the plethora of mirrors. So there's the big wing mirrors that are in about 3 different pieces, and then further mirrors to look down in front of the cab, to look down at the side of the cab and all that kind of thing, to look for, well, people who are not quite all there, who've decided to overtake an articulated lorry on the left hand side. So it's fascinating, and I also learnt a lot about the processes that I was out to learn about as well, so that was good. So all in all, a fun day. But it's time for bed now. I need to get back because I'm back in the office again tomorrow. I need to get back, have something to eat, and get some shut-eye. So I'll carry on my ride home. I'll say thank you for watching. I'm going to enjoy the peace of night riding again. Spoken about how I enjoyed that before. So thanks for watching everyone. Ride safe, and I'll talk to you all again soon.